Hello traders, welcome to Zion Traders YouTube channel. On this channel I analyze the directional bias of various asset class, but my emphasis is more of gold, dollar and GBPUSD, guys. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, today I will be talking about the directional bias for the week, today being 8th of September 2024. So before we start getting into the technicals, let's take a look at what the fundamentals is saying. As you can see right here, on Wednesday is CPI news, so for the dollar, and we can see that we have CPI GDP for GBP USD. This what this tells us is that next week is going to be a very volatile week, right? So we should have that at the back of our mind that the week is going to be very volatile, right? And however, on Wednesday is not actually an ideal day for some traders to be traders like myself, except after the news event, because I don't like trading CPI. I don't like trading CPI, I don't like trading NFP, and I don't like trading FOMC, right? So that's for me. So a lot of traders trade news a lot, right? So for the gold, let's quickly review what we analyzed last week. As of last week, I think price was pretty here. Yeah, price was here, and I told us that I was still looking for sales, and I think I analyzed this level. So if you have not watched it, I'm going to put it just on top of this video. You are going to see it, right? I told you guys that from here I was going to watch out for price trading back into this fair value gap on Monday, and then from here we'll take a sell, right? And that did happen, right? It did happen. But then you guys know that coming into the weekly time frame, we actually had a draw on liquidity. Our draw on liquidity last week was here, and I was actually surprised why this drop did not take us into this fair value gap that we had on the weekly time frame. Regardless, in fact, that actually, when I saw this push to the upside, I was like, okay, since this push is to the upside, I told you guys, if price is before, like, price has not traded into this fair value gap before the NFP, right, news last week, that we're going to see a sell. Although the news was a buy, but the influence was actually a sell influence, right? So although after the news, the effect was actually a massive sell in the market, right? And the dollar index was buying rapidly, and that was it, guys. So it did sold very well, and also again, I could see that price actually changed character on the daily time frame. This means it tells me a whole lot of things, right? Originally I was like, okay, this zone is a very good support level, right? I was like, okay, maybe price can get here and then start buying without trading into this fair value gap, because I saw that price took out this low before this buy, right, started happening. Anyways, for this week I'm still expecting more sales on gold, at least for price to trade into this fair value gap. And right now, another reason why I'm still going opting for this sell to happen, hoping for this sell to happen, right, is this change of character I can see here on the daily time frame. What I can see here is that price has changed character, there's a shift of market structure, and the price has traded into what, an order block. So what we are seeing here now is an expansion into this sell side liquidity residing below this low here. So now price will love to come and take out this sell side liquidity residing below this low. So this is pretty it, guys. So that's it. That's why and another reason why I'm hoping for this sell to happen is because our fair value gap, the imbalance on the weekly time frame, has not been traded into, it has not been mitigated. So I'm still opting for sales, more sales for the week. So like I told you guys, a change of character on the daily time frame, a return back to order block, and then a sell. By the way, guys, if you have not joined our Telegram channel, make sure you join our Telegram channel, because usually sometimes I do drop my signals on the channel, like on Friday. Friday was a great week for us, and because this sell here, I did predict this sell, although we took it on silver, not on gold. So we actually sold silver, and the silver went well. The news didn't take us out on the silver, right? So pretty, I'm still opting for more sales here, guys. That is what it means, right? So coming to on Monday, what I will simply look for is I'm looking for an expansion here, and then a continuation for this sell. This is what I'm looking at. Although I can see some things here, some bullish blueprint here, because I can see here a change of character, a break of structure. I can see price is like kind of bullish, and price has traded back into an order block. This is what some of you will be seeing, but for me, I'm still opting for this sell. I'm still hoping this sell is going to happen, right? Simply because originally, for instance, price had already traded into this fair value gap, definitely I'll be looking for buys. I'll be looking for buys, not sell, right? So but right now I'm still looking for sells, right? So that's it, guys. So let's quickly come to the dollar index and see what we have on the dollar index. So as of last week, I told you guys that no. All right, so this is what we have here. Dollar is still bearish, right? But then let's take a look at what happened on Friday, on last week. We outlined this out last week, right? I told you guys that when price takes out this liquidity, I was hoping for price to trade into this daily fair value gap, right? So that was actually what I told you guys price was going to do. That was hoping for price to trade into the fair value gap before we see this sell expansion starts taking place. That's what I told you guys. But then kind of it did happen, but then if you look at how it happened, price traded this into, and this is another block on the lower time frame, right? Price traded into this other block instead of trading into this fair value gap, and they started selling. If you guys remember this, I told you guys that this, after price has taken out this liquidity, price was going to react from this very fair value gap. I told you guys that I was going to see what price, when price trades here on Monday open, I was going to, which is last week, what price like sell from here first into, let's say, this fair value gap. Although it didn't play out, but then we could see that this sell actually happened. Sold into this fair value gap, mitigated it, and then it bought a little bit. Then I was expecting this buy to get into this daily fair value gap, but it didn't. But it traded into this 4-hour order block, right? So right now we see that this expansion is what we are expecting, right? Right now I'm still expecting more expansions. However, I'm still expecting sales for the week. That's just the truth. I'm still expecting sales, right, for this sale to continue, because I can see that price has traded into this fair value gap, and I can see price is reacting off this fair value gap right here. So I would love to see price continue this sale for the week. This is actually what I'm anticipating for the week, right? So but for these buy moves that happened on Friday, it means something, but I don't know what it means yet. However, I'm still hoping for this sale continuation. Anyways, I want you guys to put this at the back of your mind that let's come to the weekly time frame. Price has taken out this weekly what is it called? This weekly what is it called, guys? External range liquidity. So actually price can actually start a deeper retracement, guys, into this fair value gap here, and at least into 50% of this range. Let's use our Fibonacci from here to here. So at least we could see price trade into this region, which is retrace deeply into this region before this sell continuation happens. Actually, guys, this is actually what I'm actually watching out for. But according to the structures right now, I'm still looking for sales. But then, if we see this fair value gap being violated, if this fair value gap is violated between Monday and Tuesday, guys, see buys entry going and takes buys on the dollar index, right? So buys is going to happen. If this fair value gap is invalidated, then buys is definitely going to happen. It means that dollar is ready to start repricing into a premium level, right? On the weekly time frame, we can see that price is still at deep discount. So, and price has pretty taken out external range liquidity. So price sorry guys, dollar might just be ready to start buying, right, which is retracing deeply into premium level, right? So that's it for the dollar. So two things here for the dollar, guys. This sell, I'm still expecting this sell to continue. However, if this fair value gap here is violated, then we should start looking for buys, right? That is actually what it is. We should start looking for buys, but as it is right now, the structure is still pretty bearish. Is very bearish, so we still keep looking for sells. But immediately we see this fair value gap violated on the daily time frame, boom, we start taking buys trade on the dollar index. Let's quickly take a look at GBPUSD and see what we have here on GBPUSD. Yeah, GBPUSD is kind of one of my most favorite pair, but yeah, it's messing up, guys. Alright, so let's quickly draw our Fibonacci, and we can see that GBPUSD is still at premium, and we would love to see GBPUSD trade into discount. And what institutional reference point is at discount. Now we can see that we have a fair value gap at discount. But if you notice, last week I told you guys that GBPUSD could trade into this fair value gap here, which is at premium, and then start buying. Right? So it's actually disturbed price. It's I don't even know if it's going to continue buying, right, or not, but I'm still hoping that GBPUSD is still going to sell, right? I'm still hoping it's still going to sell, because price has not traded into discount at all, and I would love to see price trade into discount, which is something like this, and then before this buy continuation happens. So let's go to the monthly time frame and see. Now on the monthly time frame, we can also see that one of the major reasons why we were expecting this set to happen, to play out into discount, is because on the monthly time frame we can see that price has taken out external range liquidity residing above this high. So normally, right, price action, the way it works is from external range to internal range, right? So when price is trading back into internal range, it usually trades into a premium level or a discount level, guys. So now that we can see on the monthly time frame, price has taken out this external range liquidity. What I'm looking at, guys, I'm looking at price trading into deep discount, right? Into discount before this buy continues. Now, on the monthly time frame, what institutional reference point are we looking for, right? On the monthly time frame, first of all, I want you guys to watch out for this mitigation block right here. We can see a mitigation block here. So price could come here, mitigate this this candle here, our mitigation block, and then before it starts buying. However, yeah, it's good, and also it can also start trading away from that weekly fair value gap, guys. So that's it. But this weekly fair value gap, order block here, and the weekly fair value gap, I think they are more of weekly fair value gap and the order block, they are together, right? So they are in confluence, it's confluence with each other. So this is what I'm looking at, guys, on GBPUSD. So I'm still looking for more sales, right, for the week. I'm still looking for more sales, right, for the week. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. That's what I'm looking at, guys. So coming into it was on Friday, I actually outlined these levels, and I saw that GBPUSD took out this liquidity and traded into here. I took a loss on did I even take the trade? No, I didn't take the trade, but then if I had taken the trade, it would have been a loss, right? Because I was expecting from here, I was like, okay, GBPUSD will start selling from here, but then it did it. Instead, price came, swept all of this liquidity first, and then before we saw this sell, right, after the news, right? So, and right now we can see that GBPUSD, it has actually it has a market structure shift, right, to the bearish side on the 4-hour time frame. So what we would love to see is price repricing into this fair value gap or this order block, and then before this start continues, right? So from a Monday, we should watch out for price repricing into this fair value gap or this order block, and then before we start before this continues, right? That's what I'm looking at, guys. I know this formation is still like bullish, kind of. Yeah, it's looking like a bullish formation, but then, guys, I'm still bearish, right? So I'm still bearish on GBPUSD. So let's quickly take a look at this one. What was it, guys? Silver, right? I trade silver, but most people don't trade silver. I trade silver. Yeah, I traded it last week, and I gave you guys signal. I gave signal on silver last week on the group. So silver is very clean, right? We have a shift of market structure bearish on the weekly time frame, and price has repriced back into what? Into a fair value gap, and this fair value gap is at premium. So what we are expecting or anticipating is for price to continue this sell to take out the external range liquidity residing below this low right here. It's simple, guys. This one is very clear and easy. So on the daily time frame, let's come to a daily time frame. We can see a shift of market structure happen on the daily time frame. I didn't even see this, right? But then I used on the 4-hour structures to take my trade. Wow, this is amazing, right? So this is amazing. So we have a shift of market structure bearish. Price has traded back into this fair value gap. I told you guys, when external range liquidity is taken out, wait for price to trade back into internal range liquidity, and then we continue selling, right? So that is it. So price took out this external range liquidity, found support at this other block, traded into this fair value gap in confluence with this other block. Boom, we continue this set on the silver. You know, silver and gold, they actually move like in same direction. So if silver is going is the sell is very clear, I'm hoping that gold as well will be yeah, we sell, right? So that's it, guys. So how did I take last week's trade on Friday's trade? It's this sell, guys. We caught everything. I think we bought right from here. From this point, I sent the signal to the group. If you have not joined the group, Telegram group, make sure you join, right? I sent it here, and then price it was even okay after NFP. After this was the NFP effect, but it didn't take us out because our stop loss was here, and then boom, it started selling, guys. So this is what price did. It's very simple. Price broke structure. We have a bearish structures, and then price took liquidity residing below these lows. So this very zone that I outlined here, if you check the 1 hour time frame, is a fair value gap that price traded into, and on the daily time frame is also a fair value gap that price traded into. This is so sweet, guys. You see, technical analysis is quite easy. Yeah, very simple. Price traded into this fair value gap after raiding all this liquidity, and then boom, a sell, guys. So that's it for today, guys. So make sure you watch out for this on during the week, and hopefully we are going to bag some money, guys. If you have not joined the Telegram community, make sure you join via the link on the